Hi everyone, so I'm back with week 28 and this is the 7th of July until the 13th, and I decided to use the Simple Stories Hello Today collection, the July edition, for this week because there wasn't really much opportunity to use it any other week of the month, basically because of the way that the weeks are. They start in June or they finish in August sort of thing, so I just really wanted to use this one for this week to get it done. So yeah, I really like how it comes out. I like the red and everything like that. I think it's quite summery. So the first photo is actually a picture of Joe and I. We had a very lazy day, but not really that lazy. Lazy for us, but not as lazy as we intended. So Joe got home from his stag do on the Sunday, very hungover. He literally just went straight back to sleep, and then we ordered Chinese and had an early night. And then on the Monday, we were going to have a lazy day, as I said. We just wanted to chill. We intended on literally just staying in and watching TV and getting snacks and stuff like that, just to sort of decompress before the busy week of the wedding. But of course, we ended up doing bits and pieces for the wedding anyway, so it wasn't really much laziness. We actually went for a walk and stuff, and then we just got some bits done for the wedding. So it wasn't too lazy, but it was lazy for us. I don't have any stickers left at all from this collection, apart from the border sticker and then the month stickers. So there's no decoration stickers at all. So I did use the July one down the bottom, and the washi tape that I'm using is just a thin orange one, just because there's quite a few things going on this page. You didn't really need a really busy washi tape. But I did have on my desk a few sticker books from my next travel album, so I went through those, and there was actually some red metallic stickers that I could use. So I used a few of those dotted around the little hearts, and also there's some little round stickers that say words that I can use for, the different pictures. So yeah, that is that. The paper that I'm using is actually another Simple Stories collection, and I can't for the life of me remember what the collection is. You can just see it on the right hand side. It's like a cooking collection, came out in like 2020. It's a really lovely collection, and I actually bought the paper pad because I think it was on sale, but I find the paper pad quite difficult to use because a lot of 6x8, I think it is, like larger pictures that I probably wouldn't ever use, but the colours matched these colours perfectly. So I was like, right, I'm going to use this as a background because there's like light pink and it had the green and the blue and everything like that, and it matched it perfectly. So I decided to use that paper. There it is. I can't think what it was, like a recipe book. Oh, apron strings. That's what it's called, apron strings. So yeah, I've used up a lot of those collections, but I had the paper pad, and I still have a few of the washi tapes actually. So yeah, and then the photo is going to go down in the 3x4s. The first photo on the Tuesday, Joe and I actually went into town and had a bit of a full-blown sort of prep day. We both had facials. We both had our eyebrows waxed, and I had mine tinted, and then Joe got his nails done for the wedding. So that was all very productive and quite nice day to have. Joe loves these sort of things, but I did have to convince him for the eyebrow waxing a little bit. He wanted to go to Wagamama's, so we went to Wagamama's for lunch. We actually had a voucher from Joe's birthday last year, so that was good because obviously saved us a bit of money. But yeah, we tried a few different things, and yeah, it was just a really nice day. We just enjoyed sort of getting ready for the wedding and sort of having a bit of a pamper day. So that was Tuesday. Then on the Thursday, Joe had actually bought me tickets to see Busted for my birthday, and obviously we're both going originally. However, Joe actually got ill after his stag do. He wasn't very well. He just had a real bad sort of head cold, and he just felt just a bit under the weather, basically. So he was thinking of the wedding and thinking he really wanted to get better for the wedding. So he decided not to come with me to see Busted, which I'm absolutely fine with because obviously I wanted him to get better for the wedding, and I'm not bothered about going to things on my own at all. Like I'm happy to go things on my own. I just wanted him to get better because one thing I did not want him to be was really ill and sick on his wedding day. So he stayed home and just relaxed. He called in sick for work and just had a few days off just to sort of get back up to scratch really. Just as I said, we wanted to make sure he was good for the wedding. Anyway, so it meant that I was actually going to see Busted. It wasn't far, it was literally in the next town from me, so it's not like I was travelling loads, but we decided to stay overnight originally because the trains weren't good and we didn't know what time it was going to finish. And Joe was originally supposed to be working very early the next day. So it was easier just to stay closer to the venue, closer to Joe's work and everything like that. So we originally had a hotel booked. It was non-refundable, so I just went on my own and I had a lovely time. So the picture down the bottom is a picture of the room. It was actually the Easy Hotel, which is very basic, but the beds were really comfortable and it had no window. We obviously booked the cheapest room. I think it was like £40-50. It had no window, but it was really good because it literally just was a blackout room when I was sleeping. So, because obviously here, you know, where I am now with my windows and stuff like that, it, you know, the sun seeps in and it sort of wakes you up at 5 o'clock in the morning in the summer. But yeah, it was actually a really nice room, and I didn't get home late. I think I got home about 10:30. And I went straight to sleep, and I set my alarm for 8, thinking, I'll be up at 6:30, because I'm always up at 6:30, but I literally slept right through to 8 o'clock, and I think that's because of how dark it was. But yeah, so I decided to put the picture of the hotel room on this side, and then the pictures of Busted and all that's on the other side, because obviously I went to the hotel to check in and get myself sorted and whatnot before I went out, and I wanted to include... there was a few other pictures on the other side that I wanted to include for that week, so I didn't want to overfill the pockets. But yeah, so those were just my key card and a picture of the room, and then the other 6x4, I just used 2 3x4 cut aparts, just the calendar one, and then the one that says Embrace Today. And yeah, that's all the pictures for this part of the week. I'm just going to stamp my week 28 in the sort of the pre-labelled cut apart. And that is everything. So yeah, it was a really nice week, actually. As I said, I was a bit nervous coming up to the wedding, and I was panicking that I'd had everything sorted, and there was some last minute changes and everything like that. But in hindsight, everything was just chilled, really. Nothing major went wrong. I was pretty organised. I started doing bits and pieces when we first started booking things, so I'd already done all like the stationery stuff and things that maybe people leave to a little bit to the, you know, a couple of weeks before, mainly because they're not really interested in them sort of things. But for me to do the DIY craft stuff was one of my favourite things, so I got those done pretty quickly. So yeah, I was pretty all right this week. I wasn't really too stressed. I was just getting packed. That was probably the most stressful thing, is getting packed up and knowing what to bring, because you just want to bring everything just in case, but then you have so much stuff. And I do actually include a picture of all our stuff that we took down with us, and obviously in my wedding prep album you'll see that as well. But yeah, so that's it for this part. Thank you very much. Bye.